Well, good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing all right. Um, I've been in a fighting battle today with eBay. So, all morning long, instead of doing content, I was checking on orders that apparently is still sitting in the Carrollton, Texas office. One of them probably got held up just due to the storm, the ice storm. It just got shipped right before the storm, the Saturday before the storm hit. So that's one of them. The other one, I don't know where it's at, but I logged cases with USPS and who knows where they are at right now. So I went ahead and refunded one. I don't want to refund the other one quite yet. I want to go to the post office and see what's going on. One of them, the guy just after 2.5 weeks hit me, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll check into it, but it's still not long enough. So we'll have to see what's going on with that. I did find out, though, that the NC2A conference tournaments, there's two of them that are being held less than 20 minutes from me. The American Athletic Conference is being held at my alma mater in UNT. And then the Conference USA tournament is being held in Frisco. So next week, I have a chance to possibly go see some NCAA conference championship tournaments. Might do that. It might be interesting. Might be fun. So we'll go ahead and consider doing that. I've never been to a conference championship, although sitting and spending an entire day watching conference championship basketball as opposed to sitting here and throwing stuff online. What's up, Bo? It's kind of a toss-up, it's like going to opening day on the 17th. I was looking for tickets, Bo, and the cheapest ticket I could find was $155 in the nosebleed section. So do I want to go to opening day, pay $155 and sit in a nosebleed section all day? If I could find some lower down, maybe, but sitting in the nosebleed section all day with COVID going on, I don't know. I got to consider that. So, but I did go live last night. And for those of you who did not see, you can see him on the video. But Onyx Vintage Extra Edition Poussin, and then this is the one wow, Ryan Montcastle. That's just awesome. Yeah, Bo, when I sat on the front row at Wrigley, those tickets were not cheap, and Zach, they were not cheap at all. And then Mr. Diaz, I hope you can see these. I mean, these are gorgeous cards. I cannot state enough, Mr. Omar, how gorgeous these. They harken back to, and maybe it's because it's my fondness for. They look like Texas State Fair cards. Maybe that's why I got this love and affection for them. They're just absolutely gorgeous. Let's see. This is the one. I was just looking at his cards earlier in the day when I pulled this. So it was kind of funny when I pulled him. And then, the Houston. So that Houston logo right there on that card, that's really cool. And then the final one, it's kind of an expensive buy. It's 4 cards per box. So it's an expensive set to build. However, you're not guaranteed 2 autographs, but you're averaging about 2 autographs per box. So the value is there. It's just they're Major League Baseball authorized, but not, or excuse me, they're Major League Baseball Player Association authorized. They're not Major League Baseball authorized. I went live last night. We were trying out something that I got for Christmas from my mom, because I promised her that I would use it, and so we did. It crapped out midway through the Twitter feed. That was just awesome. And I think that the brick, we used my phone, the brick on the phone got too hot, overloaded, and powered the light down and shut everything off. And at the same time, USPS, the Postal Service, called my phone to let me know that they were canceling a case. And I'll get to that in just a second. So when I hit dismiss on the phone, it killed the Twitter feed. So that's why there was a gap in the Twitter feed. But I've got two cases, and one of them, the manager at the Ohio station, very, very nice lady, Wendy, gave me her address. So if Zach, if you want her address or her phone number, gave me her direct line phone number for the Ohio for the Ohio distribution facility for USPS. But I opened the cases. She called me back and then closed the case. But the other one, they just closed the case. They didn't give me any information whatsoever. They just closed the case. So I've got two USPS closed cases with no resolution whatsoever. I already refunded one card, and I'm probably going to end up refunding the other with no recourse from the United States Postal Service. And the second one is due to the power outages. I looked at the dates, and it was due to the power outages. So when I go to take the orders, pencil, there's some here, and then I got two other orders to fill. When I take those to the post office earlier or later, I get to go talk to them about that. So that's fun. I've had another batch of non-received claims over the last couple of days. I know why it's Texas. Texas is using the ice storm as their excuse. So I'm going to push back a little bit on the Postal Service as much as you can to see what's going on. I purchased 69 Michael Jordan cards from a lot, and from I think it's Jeff, but different from everybody else. Claims the guy with one feedback from me in Houston. Yeah, and it reads, one of my claims is a guy with feedback from me in Houston. Yeah, so always Sunday and Monday is when I get those messages. I don't get it. I guess they're waiting for the Saturday mail to come, Bo, and then if it doesn't come on Saturday, they go to work and then they send, or they're working from home and they send it from there. I don't know, but yeah, Monday. I got it on Monday. Actually, I got them on Friday, and I didn't really get a chance to do anything over the weekend. So very interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, back to the Jordans. I bought a bunch of Jordans, and I've put 4, 5, 6 Jordans online over the past couple of days. I am way behind in listings because I've got a lot of other things going on. But every single Jordan card that I've put online has sold. So it's an interesting fact. Maybe I'm just putting the Jordans in the sweet spot of purchasing. But every single Jordan that I put online right now is selling. And I have probably 60 more to go. So that's going to be interesting to see how that project runs. But every single time I put one on, that very night, somebody buys them. And what's interesting is somebody bought 4 yesterday, and I was trying to print a pick list today to send to them, and it is $20.50. So 4 cards sent $20.50. I had planned on shipping through PWE with tracking, but it's over $20, so I can't ship PWE with tracking. So I've got to try to figure out the next best way to send those 4 cards economically and with tracking, because in my listing it says that it comes with tracking, but I was shipping with PWE. I don't want to send it stamped because it's 4 Jordan cards and it's $20.50. So I just don't want to do that. So I got to figure that out. I may holler at you here in a little bit, Bo. If you can see right here, again, pencil. This is a lot. There we go. It's a lot more cleaner. It's a lot cleaner. I went through yesterday and reordered all my priorities so that I could feel a little bit more in control. And as soon as I did that, I felt like I was out of control. So for me, I hate lists. I absolutely hate lists. Yeah, bubble mailers is my next step, but I think I can do it. But I gotta figure it out. I ship anything $15 above in a bubble mailer. Yep. But then so it says bubble mailer. Bo is telling me bubble mailer. And then he says, I ship anything $15 and above in a bubble mailer. That I understand because you get tracking. The problem that I have is that I didn't charge enough shipping for a bubble mailer and tracking. So that's going to eat into the total overall costs of the order. May not be a big deal. And people maybe that are listening to this are saying, oh, wah, get over it. But again, those are things that you have to consider. I did have a good sale day yesterday. Sold 4 Jordans, sold the Zion. So I've got to ship out the Zion that I put out there. And that's only been out there for, I don't know, a week and a half. So a pretty good sale day yesterday. And then I completely ran out of penny sleeves. Completely ran out of penny sleeves. The last penny sleeves that I have went into the Onyx. So today I have to go to Argyle I get to go to Argyle and buy penny sleeves and then come home and finish the orders that I have. I have an order for 10 cards from Sport Lots that I can't fill. So I got to go get penny sleeves after I get done going to the post office. And then finally, I've got to start building up the podcast. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to rip some of the daily Monday morning or daily morning shows and rip them onto Anchor, into the podcast. So that'll help. And that'll help even it out, what's being produced Monday and what's not being produced on Anchor. And then I think as well, coming up, it's on this list right here. There's going to be a day where I go long, and I'm basically going to do a podcast live and then rip it and put it onto Anchor. And I've already got the topic. The topic's going to be grading. So it's not this week. It's another week. So I'll figure out how to put that in. But that's what I've got. I know it's a little discombobulated, but I spent all morning trying to figure out eBay's tracker request thing. So that's what I got. I appreciate all your support. I appreciate all of you watching, all of you listening, all that went live and followed me on live this morning or last night. I appreciate it. If you need anything, give me a holler. Support your local LCSs. Yes, this is discombobulated, and that's because I'm discombobulated. So I apologize about that. I will do better, but I appreciate everybody's support. Thanks. Have a great day, and God bless.